Blessing Stone has helped, but Lord Vivek remains in a precarious state. You should talk to him and determine what else we can do.
Clarity emerges, like sunlight breaking through the clouds. Barbas must have replaced the Archcanon weeks ago. All to set the wheels in motion to steal my divine energy. Every move has a purpose. Stealing my energy sowed discord and disaster throughout the land, and ultimately revealed the location of the Clockwork City. If Barbas and his master can bypass the wards and enter Sotha Seal's domain. Clavicus Vile distracted me, weakened me, all to locate the Clockwork City. Perhaps we require a Daedra, to fight a Daedra. Azura's champion, Saren, in Archcanon's office. Seek guidance from her patron. But hurry, my time grows short. Azura's champion went to the Archcanon's office to investigate Barbas's activities. Imagine the Tribunal seeking aid from an Ashlander and a servant of Azura. Now I must concentrate. Levul can answer any questions you have.
I'll stay with Lord Vivek. Do what I can to help him and alleviate his suffering. Some might consider it heresy to seek assistance from a Daedric prince, but if it restores Lord Vivek, then it can't be too wrong. He did? Well, of course, I'm happy to help in any way I can. I suppose I know a few things about this terrible situation. But we really must hurry. The energy provided by the Blessing Stone won't last very long. Oh, yes. Not only did Sotha Seal hide his greatest creation, he also protected it with powerful wards designed to keep Daedric entities from entering it. Barbas and his master will need to neutralize the defenses before they can step foot inside. I only know what I've heard. I've never visited the city myself. Sotha Seal built the place as a miniature representation of the world, but with more cogs and gears than you usually find in nature. He called it his Forge of the Future. A figure of speech, perhaps. Sotha Seal believes he can reshape the world from within his city of brass tunnels and domes, but who knows what that even means? Certainly Barbas thinks the place is important. Why else would he go to all this trouble? The shapeshifter. He's as tricky as his master, Clavicus Vile. I've heard he usually appears as a dog or a scamp named Creeper. I've never realized the Archcanon wasn't actually Tarvis anymore. If I'd been more observant, I could have stopped this. Clavicus Vile is the Daedric Prince of Trickery. He loves to make bargains with mortals, especially deals that lean in his favor. As far as Daedric princes go, he's not one of the nice ones. Even so, to go after Lord Vivek like this, such audacity. And the Lady of Twilight deals in magic and prophecy. She has a long relationship with our people, but we also see her as weaker than the Tribunal and beneath consideration. For Vivek to reach out to her is unprecedented. Careful, Outlander. Hearsay isn't tolerated in Morrowind. Some revere Azura as the anticipation of Sotha Seal, so a degree of veneration is permitted. But for one of the Tribunal to suggest seeking her counsel, that's unheard of.
Azura's champion.
Red Mountain! It's erupting!
Lord Vivek, save us!
over here. I've been trying to find something that makes sense of all.
Mortal, the Lady of Twilight has words for you. So Vivek deigns to ask for help. I foresaw such an event, but scarcely believed it. Listen well, for if you continue to perform flawlessly, we might yet thwart the efforts of Clavicus Vile and his hound, Barbas. Just as I anticipated, the mysteries reveal that Barbas seeks to enter the Clockwork City. So far, the sealed wards have impeded him, but the Hound has Sunra. You must beat him to the prize, the reservoir that holds Vivek's stolen energy. Such knowledge has been hidden even from me, mortal. But I know someone who can provide you with the means to travel to Sotha Seal's creation. Stand back, and I shall summon the Mage of Cogs and Gears.
Interesting. That shouldn't have happened. Now, where in oblivion am I?
Mage, this mortal speaks with the authority of the Mother's Soul.
Interesting. Summoned by a Daedric prince and her mortal mouthpiece. I was right in the middle of a crucial experiment. But I suppose I can spare a few clicks of the cogs for Azura and my erstwhile assistant. So, did you break the tonal inverter? No, not going to happen. No offense to the Lady of Twilight, but Sotha Seal was quite adamant about keeping the place hidden and warded against the Daedra. Wait. Pistons fall into place. This concerns Sunara and Lord Vivek, I presume. Barbas, another Daedra. Thinking. So the Seal's forgotten tools modified to steal Vivek's energy, which in turn energized the Clockwork City. Lit it up like the top of Red Mountain. Even Vile's dog would be able to see that. What is Barbas after? Wait. Gears click into place. The reservoir! You need to reach the reservoir that contains Vivek's stolen energy before Barbas. I can get us to the entrance in Set's vault, beneath the Mournhold Temple. Ready to go? You'll need my help. I know the city almost as well as Sotha Seal. Follow me.
The Mother Soul has blessed us both, Outlander. The Mother Soul, talking through me. Even after the tragedy of my brother, I am blessed. But time is running out for Vivek, for Vardenfell. You must follow Barrelzar and stop Barbas. Meanwhile, Azura has other work for me to do.
Sunara to get inside. We have to hurry. Daedra! Vile creatures of chaos. Deal with them, please. Scoffin have agitated one of the Guardians. Agitated one of the Guardians. Amazing, isn't it? Such intricate work on something so small. Well, are you ready to go inside? Precisely. Oh, I see your concern. I forgot you haven't been here before. Use the entrance and you'll shrink down and get drawn inside. I understand that some of Sofa Seal's first entry methods had unintended effects, but now it's perfectly safe. Where else would you put it? Besides, once we get inside, it's much bigger than it looks. My former master said that working in miniature enhanced his precision, and it made it much more convenient to hide away and store. Now, in you go. Over here. Don't let the hound see you. Vivek's energy. It flows through Sunara. That's how Barbas is able to circumvent the city's defenses. Why is he waiting over there? I'll never understand what motivates these Daedra. Yes, thanks to Sofa Seal's magic, my former master is exceedingly brilliant. I thought you already knew that. Anyway, there's no way we'd fit in here at our normal size, so the magic altered us as we passed through the doorway. Always a chance, just depends upon the way the gears align. But I don't think he can spare too much to use against us. He needs it to reach the reservoir and do whatever Clavicus Vile sent him to do. Now, I really think we need to get moving.
Oh, my favorite dupe has finally arrived! Oh dear,
You can talk to the Daedric dog if you want.
Lucky
Then
for
follow
me,
me
I've
into
got
the maintenance
Sunara.
junction.
You may not believe this, but I really am happy to see you. I grew rather fond of you while I inhabited that dreadful dark elf form. Now you get to see me in all my glory. And soon, you'll be able to witness my greatest achievement. I'm going to bring my master's grandest plan ever to fruition. You'll be so proud of me. Just stay out of my way and enjoy the show. I promise it will be highly entertaining. Oh, yes, indeed. The grandest! My master and his partners seek to... Oh, no. Bad, Barbas. I almost gave away the surprise. Oh, you're a tricky one, you are. But my master will be so pleased that I stepped in and made his plan even better. My master has been trying to find this place for the longest time. He actually set the ball rolling. I saw an opportunity to improve his plan and make it better, so I took the initiative. This will get me back in my master's good graces, you'll see. Worried about the Archcanon? The poor old man. He died in his sleep, all peaceful-like. I saw an opportunity and leapt right in. Stupid Vivek, he never even noticed. I was masterful on the roll, though, don't you agree? Nice chat, but I've got to run. I've got a barrel of Vivek energy to collect.
Should take out the defenses, at least the most dangerous ones. I disabled most of the defenses in this section, but Sofa Seal installed numerous safeguards. I advise caution just in case. Barbas is ahead of us, but I know many paths through the city, just like the fox that chased the hound. With my help, the probability calculates in your favor, but you must keep moving. The hound won't dawdle. Unless he comes upon an interesting smell, or a tree. Since we know Barbas's ultimate destination, I can open routes he can't access. Only one logical place. To the atelier where Sofa Seal conducted his study of divine energy. Sunara would have sent the stolen power there. It's not far. What Barbas and his master want with Vivek's energy, though, remains unclear. Most of them might be a random contraption or a wandering factotum still out there. And if Barbas smuggles in more Daedra, the other defenses will become active. Clear the path while I open the route, then I'll catch up and join you. only one logical place. To the atelier where Sotha Seal conducted his study of divine energy. Sunaral would have sent the stolen power there. It's not far. What Barbas and his master want with Vivek's energy, though, remains unclear.
Catches the hound!
I can use these controls. Follow Barbas.
You are persistent, I'll give you that. Looks like you need more scouting.
Tricks. No matter. There's another path back the other way.
Vivek's toy found a way through just like you said. But Barbas has Sunara. What does Vivek's toy have?
Vivek's toy has me, you annoying creature. This way.
Master, I'm close to our goal. With Vivek's energy, I can open a portal and...
Pray this works, my hound, for you interfered with a plan that wasn't intended for the likes of you.
I'm so close, Master. Soon the secrets of Sothasil City will be yours.
Get on with it, dog. Grant me access to the Clockwork City, and I'll reward you 1,000-fold.
When you're finished with those fabricants, follow me. Sothasil's favorite atelier. I think Barbas is already inside. That's the atelier behind me. Not only is this the workshop where Sothasil experimented with divine energy, it also houses one of the reservoirs that can be used to power the entire city. A reservoir currently filled with Vivek's energy. Almost certainly, Sunara led him right to it. It won't take the Hound long to figure out how to access Vivek's stolen energy. Then he'll try to open a portal for his master, Clavicus Vile. Maybe. Probably. It's a distinct possibility. Certainly the Hound and his master think so. Whether it will actually work or not, you have to go in there and stop him. The danger's too great to ignore. As I said, the atelier is the workshop where Sothasil used Sunara to experiment with his own divine energy. The reservoir located inside was specifically designed to contain such massive power. As far as workshops go, it's a masterpiece. Maybe. Probably. It's a distinct possibility. No, that's inadvisable. The atelier has defenses. You have no idea what it will do if it marks one of Sothasil's apprentices as an enemy. Neither do I. You go. I'll use the controls over there and help you from out here. so the seal's favorite atelier. I think Barbas is already inside. Southern Portion clutch activated. Open that vault and destroy its defenses. Beautiful, isn't it? One of Sir the Seal's favorite atelier. I think Barbas is already inside. Now. Open the north vault and destroy its defenses. Final clutch is active. Open it and enter the energy reservoir. Strange fluctuations ahead. Barbas is manipulating the energy reservoir. Hurry!
I've thrown this contrivance.
wanted to wear something special when I kill you. Let me give you a taste of divine power!
Is almost here. Seize Sonora, then retrieve Lord Vivek's energy from the reservoir conduit. Lots of interference. Makes it difficult to lock onto a destination. I'll go ahead to stabilize the connection.
And faithful hound. You have done enough for now. You're the mortal who gave my poor dog so much trouble. I suppose we should have a chat, you and I. You discipline my dog. He was only trying to appease his master, and I'd never harm a hair on whatever insignificant creature you hold dear. You, on the other hand, require a lesson in manners. Indeed, what ambition! As you can see, Barbas isn't a bad dog. He does get easily excited and overzealous. He embellished my plans somewhat, but it all worked out in the end. And we found the Clockwork City. This little flea thinks it's smart, but my plans are beyond its comprehension. Still, by delaying the inevitable, you caused my associates and I some trouble. You'll stay here until you're no longer a threat. How does a few decades sound to you?
Let's go.
Quiet, dog! Haven't you... Wait. Who dares intrude upon my lesson?
Found you! Over here! Oh, Clavicus Vile! This isn't good. I lost you somewhere between the Clockwork City and Vivec, but it was simple enough to trace your energy signature to this Daedric shrine. Unfortunately, some power is interfering with my efforts to open a portal for you. That would be unfortunate for you. Luckily, you have me to assist you. Well, me and Sonara. Expend a small amount of Vivec's energy at the statue, and that should provide enough of a distraction for me to pull you out of there.
Begone, meddling wizard! That stings, little flea!
That actually worked. Well, glad to see you're still alive, Assistant.
Hurry, Outlander. Vivec is nearly spent.
You walked the streets of the Clockwork City and you stood in the presence of 2 Daedric princes. But you still have work to do, Assistant. Talk to Vivec. You must return his divine energy to him before he fades from existence.
I've done everything the Lady of Dawn and Dusk instructed me to. But now Vivec's fate is in your hands. Do what you can, Outlander, and do it quickly.
Thank the 3. You've returned. Lord Vivec can't hang on much longer. Please, you have to help him.
My time draws to a close. Were you successful? Can you restore my energy? So you retrieved my stolen energy. You stopped Barbas. Now, return what is rightfully mine. To quote my 75th exaltation, certainty is the brother of fear. Nothing is certain, but I have confidence in you, in what you have done. Use the staff. Return my energy. Or not. In a little while. It won't matter.
Oh,
Use Sunara. And restore my energy.
Praise Vivec, his energy is restored.
I must say, that was much more dramatic than when Sotha Seal manipulated his own energy. Of course, he didn't usually drain himself nearly to death. Perhaps the next time I see him, I'll suggest that. An interesting experiment, to say the least.
It appears to have worked. Vivec's energy is restored. While I've never wished them harm, I also never thought I'd help save the life of a tribunal pretender. Ah well, at least Red Mountain has returned to its slumber.
That was truly amazing. You saved Lord Vivec and Vardenfell, and all of Morrowind. I don't know what to say. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so very, very much.
Remarkable. No Ordinator or Armiger could have done any better. You uncovered a Daedric spy in our midst, brought a living god back from the brink of death, and saved all of Vardenfell. Well done, my friend. As my next sermon shall proclaim, modesty is the false cloak of a flatterer, or the sincere garment of the humble. Again, you have my gratitude, and that of all my people. Indeed, even those who rail against the tribunal owe you their lives. You have done much for me and for Vardenfell. But as the warrior says, do not think the battle is over when the enemy is dead. The hearts and minds of the people must also be won. I must ask you for one more service. Gratitude is its own reward, I once told the crowds in Ebonheart. But I found that some of my followers appreciate something more tangible. Help me reward those who aided in the saving of Vardenfell, so we can reassure my people. To start, retrieve the Archcanon's signet from the Hall of Wisdom. It is time to appoint a new head priest. I shall gather my people and meet you at my statue on the central canton. It shall be a glorious ceremony, my friend.
Who knew what we were getting into when we met at my ancestral tomb, eh, my friend? I'm just sorry that poor Archcanon Tarvus is no longer with us. I mean the real one, not the Daedric Hound. He really was a good man, and an excellent priest.
I've been away from my tower for much too long. Hopefully none of my experiments explode in my absence. I do love watching a good explosion. It was a pleasure having you as an assistant. Much better than those so-called hirelings I usually employ.
To save my people and the land itself, I was forced to sacrifice my brother. Chodala's own pride and ambition brought him down, but the blame falls squarely on Clavicus Vile and his damn hound, Barbas. Anyway, I am proud to call you my friend.
I'll send word to all the people of Vardenfell. Once you retrieve the signet, we'll meet again in Vivec City.